What's up, guys? Wanted to come to you and talk to you about Independence Day. No, I'm joking. But it is about Independence Week. And so to celebrate, I'm watching a Star Wars marathon this week. Super excited. Probably going to start with Rogue One. Great place to start because I've always wanted to see how it goes straight into episode 4. And then I'll watch 4, 5, 6, and then I'll watch 1, 2, and 3. And I don't think I'll watch Solo again in theaters. So I'll wait till it hits the DVD and I'll watch it again. So I can't watch that, but I'm pretty excited. Yes, I did leave out 7 and 8, but I am watching the Clone Wars a little bit here and there, so I'll get a little bit of that too. I'm about halfway through the series, I think. Started a month ago, so we'll just call it Independence Celebration Marathon of Clone Wars. But anyways, couldn't think of a better way to celebrate Independence Day. Pretty excited. So in light of that, I'm going to, as the title says, talk about Flash War Part 3. Man, I love this issue. This was so good. First of all, the cover is really cool. Just to see like the whole Justice League. And I know that I keep saying this over and over again, but I can't help but love that Martian Manhunter's finally being recognized a lot. So, and yeah, it's great. Of course, I don't know why Cyborg is still there. Whatever. They should have put Aquaman there. Anyways, I love that to stop the Flashes, they bring in the entire Justice League. I will say, I feel like there was one thing that it was missing, and that was that Batman didn't have a backup plan. But maybe he will after this. Because, he can't expect everything. So a few things that I liked about it. Well, first of all, just look at this page. I think it's really cool, but I don't understand what's going on. Like, you see them jumping on these tanks. I'm guessing they're tearing it apart, but I don't know. It's really hard to tell because you really don't see another good picture of the tanks after that. And they don't look demolished, so I don't know. And then you have like this next page where like you see all the different Justice League characters, like Hawkman, Swamp Thing, Zatanna, the Atom. You even see like the guys way out in the Allfather. Guys way out in the Allfather. You see the guys from Kirby's Fourth World, like the Allfather, and how all these people are affecting all the different types of elements. There we go. So like Hawkman has the wind, and Zatanna and has magic. She feels it being affected, and then Swamp Thing feels the land being affected. Adam sees the microverse being affected. Allfather feels something wrong with the Speed Force, and that's because Wally and Barry are running so fast that they're tearing everything apart, apparently. So another thing I liked is that Superman, in true fashion, just decides he's going to try to catch up with them. But I love that the writer has him like exhausted. He's like, they're too fast, which is true. Like the whole time he's like following in their dust. I'm surprised he can even get that close to them as fast as they're running, because they're running in like super speed. And then how Jordan tries to stop him with a big wall, and I thought that was really cool. And Wally criticizing. I just love so much about this. And it's just like, man, like not even the Green Lantern, not even Superman could stop them when they were going that fast. Not that like Superman didn't get like a good punch off, it's just that he couldn't keep up. And I thought that was interesting. I really like this picture. You can see like Wally running super fast, turning blue. That was really cool. Kind of diving into the Speed Force. I will say the one thing I didn't care for about the issue was the end. Now I did like I did like all the stuff that Hunter Zolomon breaks everybody's neck and kills the whole Justice League in like a second, and then you had like him facing off with Barry Allen. I thought it was super weird that they had like all these other forces, like the Power Force and other things like that. That's super weird. We don't need all that. Just the Speed Force is fine. I mean, it sort of makes sense. Like, if you're going to have a Speed Force, you're going to have others. But, like, Barry created the Speed Force. So, like, why do you need other forces? Has somebody else created these forces? Where did they come from? I don't know. I thought that was super weird. I'm just hoping that, obviously, they have to undo everything that was done so that the Justice League comes back to life. So I don't know how they're going to explain all that, but I'm enjoying it so far. I thought a lot of the dialogue between Wally and Barry was really compelling. I don't know that Wally really has that much stored up against Barry. I mean, Barry's very unselfish in general, so I don't know where all this is coming from Barry Allen. I know they've been portraying him as if he's been super selfish in the Flash series so far, and I'm just like, he's not really that selfish. Some of his actions didn't always make sense in the current run. I'm just like, that's very out of character, because Barry cares a lot about other people, just like Wally does. They're very much alike in that. And so I thought, I didn't care for that take on the character of Barry, but I did like at the very end where, let's see if I can find it. You finally get them like ready to both attack Hunter Zolomon, and pretty sure that's who it is. And they're both questioning him where all this came from, and you're just like, or at the very end, they're just like, we're gonna get it's like, Hunter, I don't care about any other forces. You're going to tell me where my family is. And then Barry's like, our family. I love that. That was really good. And I like the premise of it. You know, what would tear the Flash family apart, except for that one of them wants to save the family. I did think, there is a lot of logic that Barry had that Wally wasn't thinking clearly. That makes a lot of sense. And but anyways, so really great issue. Really loved it. It was a lot of fun. I love the dynamic between Wally and Barry. And I kind of feel a little bad that Wally West 2 has kind of been kicked to the side. But I read what I'm gonna, I think, review in here in a minute, which is Teen Titans Special. I read that, and it was really good. Kid Flash seems to be doing his own thing now, and that's good. Maybe it's time for him to stop being Kid Flash and get his own name. We've already got 2 Flashes. Maybe he could be something else. And then maybe Barry or Wally could train somebody new. That would be interesting. Oh. But I think that they're probably just going to keep him Kid Flash. And I don't know. I'm sure they'll reconcile Barry and Wally too eventually. So anyways, that's my thoughts. Let me know what you think, and I hope you have a happy Independence Week. Peace.